everyone, this is Meena Chantyal and this video is gonna be interesting. We're gonna talk about all the resources, all the things that you might not have heard before, or even if you have heard it, you have heard it in pieces, like from one video to another video to another video. So let's dive into it. Number one, not use your phone so much. I know it sounds easy. I know it sounds something that anyone would tell you. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something more. So before I sat for the study process, I read a book called Breaking Up with Your Phone. That book was so good, so good. It told me all the pros and cons of using phone, all the ways I can help myself not use that phone. It's a brilliant book, and you might wonder how much time you spend on your phone. Like just pause the video and then see your phone, go to setting and see the screen time. Like, you will be amazed how much time you spend on your phone. So just imagine all the time that you spend on your phone. You spend that on studying or doing whatever you want, whatever you like. I broke up kind of with my phone. And then I had time that I can focus on things that I really needed to. And at that time, what I needed was to study. So I'm just letting you know that I read that book before I jump into the study process for CPA exam. I kind of knew that I was spending a lot of my time on my phone, and if that would be the case, then in future when I'm studying for my CPA exam, it's gonna take a lot of my time. So I was just prepping myself for the study process, and I think that was really helpful, and I believe it's gonna be helpful to you as well. Number two, so it's kind of related to number one of not using the phone. If you get the time to read the book, then that would be amazing. But if you didn't, I'm just gonna let you know that you can delete all the apps that you don't need, or you think you need but you don't need, from your phone. Delete your Facebook, Instagram, Gmail, email from your phone. You can use the browser. I do that, but it's kind of not that friendly when you don't have the apps on the phone, and you will be surprised, but it's gonna help you. The next thing is YouTube. Yes, we're gonna talk about YouTube while watching YouTube. Doesn't that sound interesting? The first thing I want to talk about is the video speed. I hope that many of you are familiar with that, but if you are not, then it's a great thing to learn about. In the YouTube, while you are watching the YouTube, you can go to the setting and then adjust your video speed. I usually keep that on 1.75 while I was studying for the CPA process, but you can adjust it to your own level. It can be 1.5, 1.25, but it doesn't have to be 1. You're gonna save a lot of time. Number 2, clicking stop to the next button, it's gonna save your time. The next thing is something I did, and I had not found this one anywhere in the YouTube, so I really had to Google it. Remember the time when you want to watch one video and then another video pops up, and then after 5 minutes you'll realize that it's not 5 minutes, it's 5 hours? It happened to me. I remember the times when I was studying for the CPA process, and then I wanted to watch that one lecture from Farhad, like just one lecture, and then I ended up watching all the things that I'm not supposed to watch. Like, seriously. So there's a browser extension by which you can only keep the channels, the YouTube channels that you want to watch. But then what I did was I used to have two. So I used to have Chrome and Safari, and in Chrome I used to have that extension so that when I'm studying I would just use Chrome YouTube, so that I will be focused on things that I need. And then on the Safari, if I'm on a break, I would use the Safari Safari YouTube, so that I'm gonna watch all the things that I like. Now let's go into all the apps that I had in my phone. Are you serious? Like, at first I told that I delete all the apps, and now I'm going to talk about all the apps that I had. Let's talk about all the useful apps in your phone. All the useful apps that I had in my phone. I had Superfast CPA. I had a certain CPA reviews multiple choice questions app, an Anchor app for multiple choice questions. It's a very interesting app. And motivation app. You know what? Of all the things, the most you might need would be motivation. There will be times when you don't want to study at all. There will be times when you just want to give up. There will be times when you just want to go outside and have fun. I'm not saying you're not supposed to have fun when you're studying, but you need to know your priority, and at that time, studying is your priority. So I used to have that app called Motivation, and then that would just every morning there would be one quotation from that app that would encourage me to study. I am into I like to read quotations, I like to write quotations, and I am that kind of person who likes being vocal. I like to be heard, I like to say. So to keep me motivated, I had to read all the motivational things time and again. I would paste the quotations up in my walls, and then I would write it down. I would do whatever I can to motivate myself. And I think if that's something that will help you, you can try that too. Thank you.